This edition of CropLife Retail Week is brought to you by Winfield United.
Hello, welcome to a special edition of CropLife Retail Week. I'm Eric Sfiligoj, editor of CropLife and CropLife Iron magazines. Here with a special guest today, Matt Hopkins. Matt, welcome to the program.
Thanks, Eric.
Part of the reason that Matt is here, for those longtime viewers, my normal partner in crime, Laura Sawinski, was supposed to have been here in studio, but unfortunately she's taken ill. So we wish her well. Hope she has a speedy recovery. And we miss you, Laura, this week, but we'll catch up with you next week, and you can clue everyone in about your fine experience at the hospital system here in Northeast Ohio. But in the meantime, Mr. Matt Hopkins, if you don't know him, is our person who is responsible for almost everything that we do online and digitally here at CropLife. So Matt, I'm going to ask you if you could share with our viewers a little bit about, what you do with the stories we send you, and what actually does best with our audience, and why do you think that's the case?
Yeah, well, before we do that, I'm going to throw a fun with number question at you to kind of kick us off on what's trending online. So
okay, all right.
We won't start with any clues. I'll just give you the number 22.
22.
And what does that mean? And if I need to give you a clue, I can.
Okay, well, let's see. Is that our average open rate for online stories?
That's a good guess. That's a very good guess.
Kind of low number.
Yeah, it's a little low. No, I'll give you a clue. CropLife 100 is a clue.
Oh, is that the percentage of folks that actually check out CropLife 100 themed articles online?
No.
Okay.
No.
I have no clue then.
You're gonna give up. How does it feel to be on the other end of
it? Yeah, this is uncomfortable. Of course, he didn't give me options, so that would have been easier.
No options. But so when Southern States celebrates their 100th anniversary this year, they are now the 22nd company on that list that has been in existence for at least 100 years.
Wow, I didn't realize that. Okay, 22 companies.
So what we did online was, it was a long-term project. We reached out to these 22 companies to get some vintage photos, and we put together a then and now slideshow showing where they were 100 years plus before, where they are now, and it's probably our most popular article online right now. So
how many click-throughs, views we've had on that, basically?
Thousands and thousands. So yeah, it's doing really well. If you haven't had a chance to check it out, please do search for Then and Now, CropLife 100, and really you'll really enjoy the vintage photos that you'll see with some of these retailers, how they evolved, where they are now. So please check that out.
We'll have a link up here for you folks. You can check that out for yourself, and I'm sure maybe our videographer will put a couple of slides in there just for fun so you can see what Mr. Matt's talking about. But yeah, I mean, again, this year, 40th anniversary, CropLife 100, we're doing a lot of things within our print magazine regarding special stories, focusing on different companies in the marketplace, including some of the oldest companies on the CropLife 100. And again, check this out for yourself and read our magazine all throughout the year.
Change your tune when it comes to crop protection. Help ensure performance with adjuvants from a leading name in the industry, Winfield United. Don't miss a beat this season. Hit up your Winfield United retailer to hear more.
So yeah, so that's performing very well. And another article, and it's something that I know you've covered a lot, is labor. So our friend Mark Waschek at Ag One Source, he has put together some recent articles on labor. One's on successfully managing multiple generations in agribusiness. That is performing very well. If you hadn't had a chance to check that one out, please do. And another one he did recently was 8 tips for managing a work-life balance in agribusiness, and we all need that, right? So those are 2 articles that Mark has put together recently that are performing very well. So please check those out. And then finally, a special report that we just recently did was on the adjuvants market. Please go under our special report section on CropLife.com, and you'll see an adjuvants tab. And it's titled The New Era of Adjuvants. And it really kind of gets into all the innovation going behind these crop performance products. And if you hadn't had a chance to see it yet, there'll be a newsletter next week. that will kind of showcase that, and you'll be able to get to the report that way. So please check that out. That was done in conjunction with CPDA. So we partner with them on that project.
Yeah, and our thanks to Terry Kipley and everyone at CPDA for their assistance in putting that project together and making it come to fruition.
So yeah, that's what's performing well on the website right now.
Very good. Well, thanks for that, Matt. One other thing to share with our viewers before we go to our ending segment, of course, is a couple of weeks ago, Lauren Sawinski and I talked about the fact that Bunge and Victora were talking about merging the two grain traders. And it sounds like the merger talks are going well. The companies are expected to actually go through with this merger, and the entity will be a $30 billion company when it's all said and done. So again, Bunge and Victora sound like it's actually going to happen. So stay tuned for that. I believe, I'm trying to find here. No, it doesn't have a date yet in here, but again, stay tuned for future videos. When it's finally finalized, we will let you know. Well, Matt, time for the ending segment. Time for Fun with Numbers.
Never played before, so.
All right, well,
I'm a newbie.
I'll give you a number, 4 options. Obviously, the fourth one is usually not the correct answer, although it could be in this case. But so I'm going to hit you a dollar amount. 1,500, 1500. Okay?
Okay.
All right. So is 1,500, is that A, the extra cost to ship products now that I-95 has collapsed near Philadelphia? Is it B, the cost differential between longshoremen and employers regarding contract negotiations? Is it C, the loss per acre of nitrogen applications this year due to drought conditions? Or is it D, the insurance premium bump now that my son can drive a car?
As a parent of someone who's driving, I would like to answer D, but I'm not going to answer that. I'm going to go with C.
I'm going to go with C. No, I am sorry. No, actually, this is one I heard on the radio driving into the studio this morning. Of course, I-95 near Philadelphia, a portion of it collapsed because there was a truck fire, and the fire was so hot it buckled the route. So now there are detours set up all around I-95 near Philadelphia, and according to a trucker this morning on the radio, he said that the extra detour tolls are going to cost him about $1,500 a month more shipping product in that corridor. So again, he says that the shipping costs on the East Coast are going to go up. And of course, anything moving in this country logistically that increases costs is never good news for anyone.
Wow. Interesting. Yeah. And I didn't do very well on that game. So
that's okay.
Yeah.
That's all right. You get buzzed, that's fine. Laura's about 50-50 this year. So, but again, our thoughts to Miss Laura Sawinski. Hope you heal fast, Miss Laura. We missed you this week. We'll catch up with you soon.
Get well, Laura.
Yes, and everyone else, thanks for joining us for this special edition of CropLife Retail Week. We'll see you again soon.
This edition of CropLife Retail Week is brought to you by Winfield United.
If you have questions or comments about today's episode of Retail Week, contact us by email or Twitter, or type your message in the comment section below. Your feedback is important to us. We will try our best to address your thoughts in next week's episode, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel.